Hey, I was walking down the stairs and totally fell and hurt my back pretty bad. So I was sitting in my bed thinking about things, and I would love to share with you a little bit about my coaching journey because it's really this business opportunity that I had no idea that existed before I got healthier has changed so much of my life. A little background as far as business goes, I have loved art forever, and so I love making things with my hands. I love working hard. My dad had a background in financial stuff, so he's always taught us to have our money work for us. So I've always been interested in that kind of stuff. And with my glass, I was working when my kids would go to bed, but I was working a lot, cutting my fingers up all over the place. The fumes were not very good for stained glass. So I was like, I can't do this forever, and I want to make like compounding interest with my money and all of this stuff. So I thought it was great, but it wasn't something that was really going to move me in the direction of financial freedom. So I had this brilliant idea for my little crazy toddler, and I ended up inventing and patenting a product, a baby safety device, and it was to help kids stay in a shopping cart or whatever. And it was awesome. Like I went gun ho, totally all in. I made a professional pattern with a designer. I had a website. There was a couple $1,000s. I had people lined up in China to do it. I just needed to push the go button, and we moved to Virginia. And when we were in Virginia, things were good. I ended up finding this program right kind of before I moved to Virginia. And the program helped me lose the last 10 pounds. And I was like, awesome. But I didn't even get it then. Like, I had no idea how amazing and life changing this would be for me. So I ended up I decided to pay it forward. I lost my 10 pounds, paid it forward, made about 500 in my first month, and then about 5 to 700 in between for like 5 months. Then I went to a convention with my sister, and at that point, I was all in. Like, the vision of the company was amazing, and the lives that were changed were literally people who were ready to give up in so many ways. So I decided that I wanted to give it a shot and I wanted to go all in. My mentor was my sister, and I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. I know how to work. She can do it. We came from the same mama, right? So I ended up starting working really hard. I was really focused for 2 months, and I was able to start making a couple thousand a month after that. And that was awesome. $2,000 a month totally made a huge difference for me and my family. Then, who knew that my husband would lose his job? And that was crazy because he was a coach at a college out in Virginia, and it was unexpected and really down in the dumps because we didn't know what the heck we were going to do. We had a house payment. I had 5 kids, had just given birth to a new baby, and I was like, what? And who? I have no idea. There was a lot of times that I felt pretty desperate for our future, like not knowing what we were going to do. And because I was able to make good money consistently, that same amount throughout this time, I was able to provide enough to help pay for the house. We were able to sell the house 6 months later. Then we moved back to Utah. My husband still didn't have a job. It has been 2.5 years. Through that time, I am like, what is the plan that Heavenly Father has for me? Because I don't get it. And there was a lot of times when I was really pretty low because I felt like I was holding everything up by myself. And that can get really overwhelming. So it was really hard, but I also found a lot of joy in what I was doing. I was having super fun. I was able to stay home with my kids. It wasn't taking up all my time. I had fun. And I was able to work with my sister. She lives in Colorado. I see her like all the time. It's hilarious. Like maybe once a month. Because we always go on fun retreats or trainings or whatever. So anyway, this has changed the whole trajectory. My husband wouldn't have been able to be out of like, so he got a night job because he wanted to like hold out for a college job, but it didn't ever happen for like 2.5 years. And finally he just took a job at the high school, and he's working there, which is great. And he never thought and considered necessarily at that point to coach high school because he didn't have his teaching degree and stuff. So he decided to teach. So he just got a job like this year. We just moved to Bountiful, and he is coaching, and that's going great. But he hasn't started teaching yet, but that'll be awesome. So I'm so excited for that. Finally, we have like 2 incomes. It'll be super great. And I was able to double my income from that. From like, I don't know if I should be saying how much I make. So I'm making way more than I used to, which is such a big blessing. And I love what I do, and it's sustainable, and it has given me so much time freedom. And I look at people who go to work for like 5 hours in a day, and they have to be away from their kids and pay for daycare. And I think, what? I work, focused work, like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours a day for myself. That's what I do. And then from there, it's like amazing. So this is such a great fit for me. If you have any interest or questions that I can answer, I would love to, because this has changed my life. And I didn't even talk about all the other things that have happened through my health journey. I've been able to pay it forward and help other people with healthy mindset. It totally changes your whole life when you start managing yourself and managing your thoughts and managing what you put in your body and what you do with your body. And it's like night and day. So I have 6 kids. I lost the last 40 pounds. I feel amazing, strong, except for I've just fell down the stairs. I'm klutzy too, I guess. And I'm so grateful for all I have. And I love connecting with people because we all have something to offer to each other. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.